Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York, and Southwest Suffolk County on Long Island, serving the entire New York, New Jersey, Connecticut tri-state area with everything you need to make sure your home is ready for this winter. They are Long Island's largest rock salt source. And the phone number is 631-756-1125 for the best prices anywhere. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. So the remnants of Nicole and the new post-tropical storm system that's developing up to the northeast in New England continues to chug along. And now we are in between air masses. The air behind this, even though the cold front's moved on through, the air behind this is not especially cold. In fact, we have so much leftover warm air that we kind of have to chew through it today. However, you'll notice on the satellite loop that there is a second system here that is moving through the Ohio Valley, and that is heading east. And with that, once that goes through tonight, it will usher in much colder air that will be coming down behind it. By the way, that cold air is going to be sweeping all into the eastern part of the United States, up and down the coast. So everybody's going to participate in it. And here is the radar as of 7:30 Eastern Time. The rains from overnight now in New Hampshire, Vermont, still in southeastern New England, but they should be ending by 9 or 10 o'clock this morning as this system rocket ships along to the northeast. And then you look out to the west in Indiana and Kentucky and in southern Illinois. We have some precipitation there in form of some showers and downpours, especially down in Kentucky and Tennessee. Those are moving east, and they extend into Alabama and Mississippi. So still a little bit of work to do here with a second front that's going to be going by. WPC with their rainfall forecast for today into Sunday morning. Now, there could be a few showers with this upper trough and second front when it moves through tonight, but rainfall amounts here are minimal. We're talking about less than 1/10 of an inch, and in most cases even down to about 1/100 of an inch. And it's quite possible that most of you might not see much at all. The next important weather event as far as precipitation is concerned is probably going to come late Tuesday into Wednesday, and you can follow it along here with rain across the Gulf states. There's going to be a low that's going to come up through the south and then turn northeast to the Carolinas. And if this were maybe another few weeks down the road, there might be enough cold air for some snow, but we're not quite there yet. And actually, we may see some snow at the start in inland areas, I think, in upstate New York and maybe even parts of northern Pennsylvania. I'll get back to that in a second. And then this system's going to move out, and then after that, we're really pretty quiet. So total liquid precip amounts here, looking at about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. What you're seeing in New England, of course, obviously some of that is left over from today. And down in the south, you're seeing also 3/4 of an inch to maybe as much as 1.5 inches along the Gulf Coast. Now, as far as snow is concerned, the probability of at least 2 inches is for today anyway. Actually, this is for the next 72 hours, so this takes us into Tuesday morning. You're seeing some low probabilities, but some chances up in North Texas, northwestern Oklahoma, back into southern Colorado, northern New Mexico, also in and around the Great Lakes where we have some lake effect going on over the next day or two. So in those areas, the probability is much higher. So let's just run you through how this is all going to play. Your second system here, and I'll just kind of mark it off. This is right in here. This is the second front and upper trough. And again, that marks the leading edge of the colder air. The first front is moved on through. So for today, we should see some sunshine developing, and that should take temperatures up, I think, into the 70s in many locations, especially from New Jersey and the lower Hudson Valley east. Southern and southeastern New England could probably see temperatures up around 74, 75. Then this trough comes through tonight. Again, there could be some showers, mostly while you sleep. And after that goes by, a little low develops tomorrow morning just offshore, and that pulls down the cold air. So there might be some early clouds tomorrow giving way to a mix of sun and clouds, a gusty wind, and temperatures that will probably be in the upper 40s to low 50s. The coldest of the cold air comes in for Monday and for Tuesday. Highs both days will only be in the 40s. And I think no one's going to get out of the 40s on either day, especially Tuesday, where we could have sun and arriving clouds. And here's that southern system. It's weak, but you can see the model actually has a little patches of blue there. I'm going to just switch quickly over to the radar portion of this. Um, it kind of reminds me in a way of what happened I think it was 4 years ago now when we had that mid-November 3 to 6 inch snowfall that was a surprise to everybody but the forecasters apparently. But here we have this area on the weak side. I really don't expect much from this, but you know what? In some places in the Poconos, the Catskills, and the Hudson Valley, you probably might see some wet snow at the start. This would be for overnight Tuesday night into Wednesday. Then that goes by, and then we turn colder again behind it as another high moves on in. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. 631-756-1125, the phone number. The website omnitruevalue.com. So enjoy your weekend. The Joe and Joe Show will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on my YouTube channel. So we hope to see you then.